Welcome to another Restless Millennial video. We are going to talk about frugal living and zero-based budgeting. Frugal living is a lifestyle that prioritizes saving money and living within one's means. The goal is to be able to save more money and use it to achieve financial goals such as paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or investing for the future. One way to achieve this is through zero-based budgeting, a financial strategy where every dollar earned is allocated to a specific expense or savings goal. Here are some tips on how to adopt a frugal lifestyle and implement zero-based budgeting. Identify your financial goals. Before embarking on a frugal lifestyle, it's important to identify your financial goals. These goals will guide your spending and help you make informed decisions about where to allocate your money. Some common financial goals include paying off debt, saving for an emergency fund, investing for retirement, and saving for a down payment on a home. Once you've identified your goals, you can create a budget that aligns with them. Track your spending. Tracking your spending is a crucial step in adopting a frugal lifestyle. It allows you to identify areas where you can cut back and save money. There are many ways to track your spending, including using budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or a pen and paper. Whatever method you choose, be sure to track all of your expenses, including small purchases like coffee or snacks. Cut back on unnecessary expenses. Once you've identified areas where you're overspending, it's time to cut back on unnecessary expenses. This might mean canceling subscriptions you don't use, eating out less often, or buying generic brands instead of name brands. You might also consider cutting back on your utilities by turning off lights when you leave a room, unplugging electronics when not in use, and adjusting your thermostat to save on heating and cooling costs. Embrace frugal habits. Adopting frugal habits can help you save money in the long run. For example, cooking meals at home instead of eating out, buying clothes on sale, or shopping at thrift stores can all help you save money. You might also consider using public transportation instead of owning a car, or biking or walking instead of driving short distances. Use cash envelopes. Cash envelopes are a popular tool for managing spending in a frugal lifestyle. They work by allocating a set amount of cash for each category of spending, such as groceries, entertainment, or transportation. Once the cash in the envelope is gone, you can't spend any more in that category until the next budgeting period. This can help you avoid overspending and stay within your budget. Get that cash back. Having a credit card can provide benefits such as cashback rewards, points, and other perks. Credit cards can also help build credit history, protect against fraud, and provide convenience and flexibility when making purchases. However, it's important to use credit cards responsibly and avoid accumulating debt. A great starter credit card for cashback is the Discover It Cashback, where you can earn 5% cash back on everyday purchases like Amazon, grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations. Discover also matches all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year, so $300 cash back turns into $600 cash back. If you are interested in this card, click the link below. Credit cards are a great way and tool you can use if you know how to maximize its rewards and benefits, but we'll cover this in another video. Plan for unexpected expenses. Even with a carefully planned budget, unexpected expenses can arise. It's important to plan for these by setting aside money in an emergency fund. This fund should be easily accessible in case of an emergency, such as a job loss, medical expense, or car repair. A good rule of thumb is to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. Automate your savings. Automating your savings is a great way to make sure you're consistently putting money towards your financial goals. This can be done by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account or investment account. By automating your savings, you don't have to think about it every month, and the money is put aside before you have a chance to spend it. Shop strategically. When it comes to shopping, it's important to be strategic. This might mean waiting for sales or using coupons to get discounts on items you need. You might also consider shopping at discount stores or buying used items online. Another tip when shopping online is to use cashback plugins like Rakuten, where you can earn up to 20% cash back for the things that you were going to buy anyway. Implementing zero-based budgeting. Zero-based budgeting is a financial strategy where every dollar earned is allocated to a specific expense or savings goal. It involves starting each budgeting period with $0 and allocating money to expenses and savings goals until the budget equals zero. Here are some tips on how to implement zero-based budgeting. Start with your income. The first step in zero-based budgeting is to start with your income. This includes all sources of income, such as your salary, bonuses, and side hustles. You should also account for any irregular income, such as freelance work or bonuses, by averaging out your income over the past several months. Allocate money to expenses. Once you have your income, you can start allocating money to expenses. This might include fixed expenses such as rent, utilities, and car payments, as well as variable expenses such as groceries, entertainment, and clothing. Be sure to allocate enough money to cover all of your expenses for the budgeting period. Prioritize savings goals. After allocating money to expenses, you can prioritize your savings goals. This might include saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or investing for retirement. Be sure to allocate enough money to reach your savings goals each month. Adjust your budget as needed. Throughout the budgeting period, you may need to adjust your budget as unexpected expenses arise or your income changes. This is normal, and it's important to be flexible and adjust your budget accordingly. Use budgeting tools. There are many budgeting tools available that can help you implement zero-based budgeting. These tools can automate your budget, track your spending, and alert you when you're overspending in a particular category. Some popular budgeting tools include Mint, InAb, You Need a Budget, and Personal Capital. Review your budget regularly. Finally, it's important to review your budget regularly to ensure you're on track to meet your financial goals. This might include reviewing your spending, adjusting your budget, or making changes to your savings goals. By regularly reviewing your budget, you can stay on top of your finances and make informed decisions about your money. In conclusion, adopting a frugal lifestyle and implementing zero-based budgeting can help you save more money and achieve your financial goals. By tracking your spending, cutting back on unnecessary expenses, and embracing frugal habits, you can reduce your expenses and increase your savings. Zero-based budgeting can help you allocate your income to expenses and savings goals, ensuring every dollar is accounted for. By following these tips, you can live a more financially stable and fulfilling life. If you liked and learned something from this video from another restless millennial, subscribe to get updated for another video.